Hello, I'm Jackie Tyson and I'm here today with my friend Lily, and we're going to talk about skin and how to get the amazing dewy bronze look of Yasmin Le Bon. Do you fancy that?
Sounds good.
So as always, you're going to start off prepping your skin, and Lily's skin feels I always feel skin, and you can tell if you're well moisturised or you need moisture in any area just by running your fingers over. And I can tell that Lily's skin is beautifully moisturised. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of, this is an eye cream, which just helps makeup to sit nicely around the eyes. And so I'm just going to pop a little bit of that under the eyes there. It is important to have moisturiser, as I always say, underneath your foundation. It makes it stay and it makes it look prettier. Okay, so we're going to have a dewy finish to foundation. And we're going to use one of these NARS foundations because they're very sheer. You've got beautiful skin, so we don't need to hide anything. We just need to enhance. Okay. You've got great colour. You're not far off Yasmin's skin tone actually.
I've just seen the Avon advert on how great her skin looks.
Oh yes, that's for a new skincare cream I think that Avon have launched, and I did do her skin for a launch for Avon the other day. I did her makeup, and she has got great skin. I've mixed two colours together here, and I quite like to do that quite often because it means I've got two shades to work from. And some areas I like to have a bit paler, and then you can use the dark shade for contouring, but obviously very subtly. It's not like using blusher. You could use your fingers, but I like to use a brush when I'm applying foundation. Do you use a brush, Lily?
No, I use my fingers.
You do?
Yeah.
I think it's just what you're used to, isn't it? So I'm using a paler shade of foundation just under the eyes and down the side of the nose. I do like that. I think I just like the finish that the brush leaves, especially this brush that I'm using with the synthetic ends. That really polishes the surface of the foundation into your skin. I'm also going to put a little bit of the paler foundation over your eyelids so that your eyeshadow will sit nicely and gives it something to hold on to. Just blending carefully underneath the jaw there, so there's no scary lines. Okay, so now we've got the base all blended down and even. The next thing to do is put in some textures really, so that it reflects the light. And that's the way to do it if you want to get a nice dewy finish.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to use for that, this is a Giorgio Armani sheer liquid that's got, it's a sort of bronzy colour, so it's kind of slightly metallic, but it's very fine, so you can put it on and make it. I'm just going to use again this sort of synthetic ended brush. This is a MAC brush. And you see it goes away to nothing almost, but it still leaves a very sort of dewy finish. I'm just going to put that where I want the light to shine on your face, and that's on your cheekbones, your brow bone there.
So this is the third colour you're using now?
Yes, yeah. But they're all blended together, don't worry. You've not got stripes. And that just gives a completely different finish to your skin. So your skin is now glowing.
So when you put it on, you use the lighter colour around the nose and under the eyes?
Yeah. This area here you want to be brighter, and this area darker.
Oh, right, that's good to know.
Nicely glowing now. And just for a little bit of extra highlight right on top of your cheekbones, because I've put that blusher, that's a bronzer all there. I'm going to put a tiny bit of a brighter highlighter on your cheekbones. This is an Estee Lauder product called Spotlight. It's got a very, you can see it's very iridescent, but again very fine. And I used this again on Yasmin when I was working with her, because when you're not 16, like I'm not, Yasmin's not, you want very fine textured products, because then they don't go into your skin, they glow rather than cause any lines. Just bounces the light back and makes you look flawless. Okay, there you go, little tiny iridescent highlighter on your cheekbones. And the one other thing that we can do is put on a little bit of contour just under the cheekbone here. These are shaders by MAC and they're specifically for contouring. So I'm just going to mix these two here. Literally under your cheekbone, just there. That little hole there, I'm just going to make it stronger. So this look isn't about bright pink cheeks or anything, it's just about beautiful natural skin. And because we're going to go on to quite strong eyes and quite strong lips, it's quite nice to keep the skin nice and just glowing and even, so you're not wondering where to look. So there you go. Okay, one thing we can do is put a little bit more under eye cover. This is, well, I do too. I don't think there's anybody in this world that doesn't need a little bit of extra under eye cover. And I'm using this. This is a little Elizabeth Arden Ceramide Skin Smoothing Concealer, and this is actually for, it's a skin treatment as well, so it's good for you, well, good for your eye area. And I like to put it on with a brush so that I'm really getting just a tiny bit of it. I don't want loads of it. You could put it on with your fingers. If you put it on your fingers around your eyes, just dab, don't pull, because it's such delicate skin. And you can put a tiny bit of this just in the corners as well, just to brighten up that, because it makes your eyes look wider apart if you've got a little pale bit there. Yeah. So there we go, Lily, that's very natural, glowing, beautiful tanned skin. And now we can go on to some really strong eyes. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah? Okay.